What is going on, guys? My name is Astromarine and I am here playing Grim Dawn today. This is a game that's still in alpha. It was kickstarted a while ago by Crate Entertainment, which is a bunch of guys from what used to be Iron Lore, which is a company that made a game called Titan Quest, which in my opinion is the best Diablo game since Diablo 2. It was like in a mythical Greece environment, and you went to hell and fought Charon and so on in the expansion. It was a really nice game that I completed a while ago, and suddenly I don't know what exactly happened, they ran out of funding or whatever, and they were working on Titan Quest 2 and they closed. So they picked themselves up and started working on Grim Dawn as an independent studio. This game, I really enjoy this game. One thing that I gotta point out right now is that the music and the ambience is amazing. It's like, at points, the music in this actually makes me uncomfortable, which is awesome, because that's what it's trying to do. And it's a very tense, very thing. So it's pretty nice, pretty well composed. There's some guitar tunes, you know, like, because any Diablo game or Diablo style game has to have their version of the Tristram soundtrack. But yeah, it's really good music, and the game itself, like, I'm enjoy it quite well. I haven't played too much of it, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. Even though it's not new, it's been out a while and not that many people have talked about it because it is still in alpha. So the alpha's been out a while, that's what I meant. And you can just go to their company, which I'm going to link in the description, and pre-order the game there if you want. And for sufficiently high levels of the pre-order tier, you can actually get into the alpha and start playing right now. I mean, it's a bit expensive, I think, to get into the alpha. It's like $85, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't recommend that to everybody, but I was a huge Titan Quest fan, so I just kickstarted at a reasonably high tier, just to be able to play it as soon as possible. So here we go. I'm gonna start a new character just to show you guys everything from the beginning. Like, my highest character is just this. It's a level 8 dude. Not much else to say. Like, I've tried a couple of different characters and deleted them and so on. But so let's see. It's the usual. Like, there's 3 difficulty levels, but you're meant to play them consecutively, not to choose at the beginning which one. So let me just create a new character. I'll call it Vaniel, and it'll be a female, and it's not gonna be in hardcore mode because I'm not a silly person. So it's create, and that's it. Like, you don't choose a skill tree at the beginning. If you play Titan Quest, you know more or less how it's gonna work because it's the same kind of system. But I'll show you that as we get on. So I just wanted to start to show you the beginning of the game. It's kind of this Victorian style, horror style fantasy game. So it's a really interesting setting for me. So, and of course, please bear in mind this is still the alpha, so there's gonna be stuff missing, stuff that's not as polished as this should be. So please give it the consideration that it's not going to be like this when it's released. So let's just start. Oh, this music. Yeah, as you see, we start right after being hanged. So same thing as usual, it's a Diablo game, you know the drill. Let's talk to this guy with the question mark, exclamation mark. Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon. Ooh, that sounded interesting. Right away, he seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life. Okay, it seems to have amnesia. I'm sorry about the Steam notifications. If you're seeing them, I don't know how the Story actually records this. If you are, I'll remember to shut them down in the future. I do apologize. Welcome to Devil's Crossing, probably the last refuge of humanity. Yeah, this happened. You were possessed, so we strung you up as we do with all ethereal taken. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I am not going to argue. Let me guess, the purpose is as a disposable asset to send on suicide missions. Where can I find this captain then? He's up the road in the courtyard, probably coordinating our defenses against the dead. Don't make me regret cutting you down. I'll be on my way then. So, nothing on this side, but I just wanted to show you. Yes, we closed down the bridges and so on because it's the last refuge of humanity. For now, let's just stick with the quests that it tells me to do. There's, this is where they burn the bodies. This is another closed bridge, etc., etc. You can talk to people, but I think for now they're only going to tell you to... Okay, so you're the one that we almost hung. I didn't really see any sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go speak to the captain? Yeah, everybody's just going to say, go speak to the captain. Okay, take care. Go away. Right, welcome to Alpha. Disable tutorial tips for now. We'll see that as it goes along. There's this here, which I'll come back to later. So, yeah, all of these guys are just gonna tell me to talk to this dude. There's also this here. So this is like the portal system in Diablo. It's just a rift gate that can lead me along. So let's talk to the captain then and see what happens. John Bourbon, you're not looking too bad for someone just back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Okay. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable. Oh, look! Someone with nothing to lose, but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you. Devil's Crossing is the town right after these gates. What is it you want me to do? The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the Burial Hill just beyond town. If you want to go to Burial Hill, find whatever is... I want you to go to Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling those abominations, and destroy it. Where can I find? I know where I can find. Bugger off. What is the situation? It's bad. What are the ethereals? That's a tough question. Nobody knows for sure. Most of what I know is from old reports circulated by the resistance shortly after the Grim Dawn. It is said that the ethereals are not of this world. The Arcanists named them after the ether they so cherish for their sorcery. Ethereals possess living creatures and corrupt the flesh into whatever horrific shape they deem necessary. I suppose you can count your blessings that you are not possessed long enough to experience this, as far as I can tell. Okay, I'd like to ask about something else. Oh, never mind where I can find Burial Hill. Need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'll be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms too. Help us in our hour in need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you. Okay, so let's find what's reanimating these corpses. So before we do, I just want to check my inventory screen. It's the usual, just basic weapons to start with. Plank shield, blah de blah de blah. I already have, or no, I don't think I already have points to spend. No. So you start with everything even, and only during the character customization will you actually get the opportunity to customize yourself and choose okay, health tonics and gold. Okay, now the music changes. I really enjoy the soundtrack for this. It's nothing new in terms of combat if you've played Titan Quest or you've played Diablo 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. So nothing too major. Just some stuff. I need padded boots. Sure, I'll eat padded boots. Oh, required physique, 66. I really enjoy this music. It's kind of nice and quiet, but also just a tiny bit of menace to it. So, these guys are a bit of a pain in the ass, and they might actually do me some decent damage. What else? I showed you the inventory screen. There's weapon swaps, this, that, the other thing. Here, character window. That's that. Nothing there. Quest window. Nothing too major. Map window. Well, yes, there's a map. There's also a mini-map up here that I think you can... Yeah, I'll just keep it larger like that just to be able to see what's happening a bit more. And yeah, this game is pretty normal for a Diablo clone, but I really like the ambience to it. I enjoy Torchlight 2 very much. I'm never gonna say that Torchlight 2 is a bad game. It isn't. It's a great game that I still play occasionally. But I do like that this is more of a horror game, at least for the first few levels. Like I said, my highest character is level 8. And at least for the first few levels, everything I've played until now, it's more of a horror game than a fantasy game. And I really, really appreciate that. Ooh, Searing Mace. Okay. So, let's check that out, shall we? It's the same thing. No, actually, it's armor piercing. It's lower speed. Whatever, but it does extra fire damage. So, I'll use it. Thank you. Rotting Corpse. Scrap Metal. Hand Blunderbuss. There's pistols and ranged weapons as well in this game. And a note that, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trapped here. I realize now I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so it may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I am not angry with you. I've never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when last we parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They are already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it is only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horror things or eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. So, yeah, you can see how this goes. You're gonna see more of that, basically. Just doom. I'm actually sad I'm playing with a lower volume than usual now because of the recording. But, yeah, I severely enjoy this. I'm just walking around, you know, I've been here, yes, just trying to explore a bit. Pits, things, cemeteries with no one in them. Okay, more people to fight. So I'm just gonna explore this a tiny bit, and then I'm actually gonna go forward and you know, see if I can find other places. There's an alt key that shows you stuff on the ground. Apparently there's nothing there. And I am getting relatively close to leveling, which is also why I wanted to explore, because later areas are kind of a bitch. Bone rat gnashers. Things. I leveled up. Hooray. Okay. What's there to blow up? Some money and another blunderbuss. Okay, so I'm actually go indoors to see this. You see? You see this music? I adore it so much. So, two things. I've unlocked skills and characters. So in the character screen, you can see that now I have one available point that I can spend on cunning, physique, or spirit. I'm not going to spend it on anything because I don't have any prerequisites. Any items that need prerequisites. I have this, But I would need 16 physique, and I only have 1 point. So, There's also a bit more... Yeah, I'm hostile with ethereals and survivors. But this is faction, so I'm actually wondering if you can actually play into the ethereals faction somehow. Okay, so that's that in the character screen. I'm not going to actually level now, but I am going to come here. So this is how this works. Select a training class. Once you make a selection and exit from the skill window, your selection will be permanent. So I can be a soldier, which is basically your warrior type thing, trained to survive in the most hellish conditions and hold the line against the deadliest enemies of the Empire. Soldiers prefer the use of close combat weaponry, such as a sword and shield, but can also prove formidable with firearms. What a soldier may lack in outright damage output is made up for in fortitude and leadership. Demolitionist. Pyrotechnic masters of the Imperial Army. Demolitionists are part engineer, part sorcerer. They were used to break enemy ranks and breach fortifications with their devastating array of explosives and destructive magic. They usually prefer to fight at range, engaging enemies with guns, traps, and explosives, but they can also be proficient with melee weapons. And Occultist is your basic mage type thing. I really like the look of these characters. I really like them. Look, just look at the style of thing. Like this, I'm gonna go with this guy. I haven't actually played the Demolitionist before. My main character is a magic dude. What's it called? Occultist. Yes, that's what they are. So this is very familiar if you play Titan Quest. This is exactly how Titan Quest works. They use the same engine, same everything. So this is how this functions. You can spend points in the class itself. Expertise in the combination of science and sorcery. So next level gives me +3 physique, +4 spirit, +4 cunning, health and energy. So this is where you're gonna get most of your actual stat upgrades. So let's do once. And now that I have 1 point, actually, how many points do I have? Is that 2? Or is that the level? Oh, right, it says here 3 unused skill points. So now I have 2 left. So once you reach a tier here, so the first tier is at 1 point, the second tier is at 5, 10, 15, and so on. Once you reach a tier, then you can select screens from that, skills from that tree. I'm sorry, words are hard and I am a moron. Once you reach a certain tier, you can select skills from that tier. So what do we have available? Fire Strike. Alchemical technique causes martial attacks to combust the air around the enemy. When used as your default weapon attack, Fire Strike inflicts additional physical and fire damage. Okay, 1 energy costs, 105% weapon damage, and 3 fire damage. Okay. So that basically modifies our basic attacks. That's pretty cool. Throw out an array of tiny electrically charged jacks that will temporarily stop enemies in their tracks. That seems fun. And this is Flashbang. A blinding light temporarily confuses enemies and disrupts their ability to defend themselves. Okay, reduce target's defensive ability for 5 seconds and 50% chance to confuse. So I am going to get this. That's pretty clear. And now I have a choice. I can get one of these skills, or I can get another level that will give me more stats, more health, more energy. And get me closer to the next tier of skills also. So that's the idea. I'm actually going to go with this, because I want to see what stun jacks actually do. So I'm going to close, and that will mean that this is now confirmed. And I'm going to turn my basic attack into Fire Strike. So that will eat a bit of my mana, but 275 energy is what I have. And it's only 1 per attack, so that should be enough. Okay, no more talking, more fighting. Oh, wow. They get knocked back and everything. That's pretty cool. Or, maybe not. Maybe that's just the kill animation. Okay, Walking Dead. I don't know what either corruption is, but I think that just means that they're ethereal creatures somehow, I guess. Okay. Oh, those guys have the retchers. They do poison damage, I'm guessing, because this is what's happening to me. And I am just wrecking fools. But I also lost some life. Okay, well... Ah, come on! Just start shooting people. Okay. Burning corpses. I wish I had some AoE thing. Oh, wait. I do have this. I forgot. So let's try that out, shall we? Oh, nice. That's actually pretty fun. Also, it takes a surprisingly long amount of time. So I can damage these fools while the other ones are otherwise occupied. Okay. Especially in groups, that's also going to be helpful for me to avoid some of the damage from these guys. While I kill their brothers and sisters. Oh, resilient plating. Oh, that's another thing I'm gonna have to explain, isn't it? Shit. Cracked lodestone. Kill people. I'm already at level 3. That is great. I didn't see that, actually. Don't remember seeing that, but okay. I'll pick this up then, and I will still not do anything in character window. But I will go here. And what will I do? So, I have another 3 skill points. So I can get a shitload of stats and health. Or I can actually do this, which is level up my fire strike. So the next level gives me plus 5% weapon damage and additional fire damage. So I'm going to do this. And is there any point? Oh, so it also does damage. Okay, then yeah, I'll actually level up this. 39 burn damage. Yeah, I'll take this. Purely because I want the AoE damage that does. So, okay. That's more story stuff. Journal of Inquisitor Creed. We'll get to look at that soon. Also, I forgot something, but I'm not going to do it right now. When you actually talk to the captain, you can then talk to everybody else in town, and some of those have side quests and stuff like that, which I should be doing. But instead, I'll rather just keep going. Okay, is this actually damaging them? Yes, it is. It killed them by themselves. By itself, I apologize. So that is pretty interesting. This is just a pontoon, doesn't go anywhere. Okay, this map, man. Okay, can I make the map go there? Yes, I can. Okay. That's more of what I'm used to in terms of map positioning. So let's get back to... I think that's enough killing randomly. So let's get back into the road and keep going. Because this is Lower Crossing, as you can see there. And this is the way to Burial Hill, which is where our first quest is located. And I just want to do it this way. Because going back and talking to people again, I just want to fight, seriously. And I want to fight enough to maybe unlock a couple more abilities. Which would be very pleasant, just to show you a bit more about the combat. Oh, there we are. Okay. Here is Lower Crossing, so I can actually go back to this village with that. And now I can actually talk to people. I think, yeah, this guy has a quest. I hear you've been cleaning up there in Lower Crossing. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron corn off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? They killed my Annabelle. Whatever. Revenge on zombies. Kill 10 zombies. Or something. Yeah, 15 zombie soldiers. That's a thing. This is our vendor. As you see, shrewd blunderbuss of spines. But it needs 86 cunning, so I'm maybe not gonna do it right now. Anything here that's more damaging than what I have? Not really. This is more armor piercing. But it seems to be less damage, at least. What about these guys? Corrosive musket. Okay, so we don't have enough iron anyway. How much do we have? Where can I see that? This is one complaint I have. So this interface is just slightly... Oh, there it is. This interface is just slightly busy. So if you're not used to this, you can get a bit weird. So I'll sell these. Is that selling? Yes, it is. I'll sell these because I don't need them. This can't be sold. Potions. I'm actually going to try these blunderbusses. I know that you can dual wield pistols. Oh no, no you can't. I'm guessing then you need to need a skill for that probably. If you even end up being able to, I don't know. So I'll have that pistol there just to try it out and show you guys. But you can buy just your random normal stuff there. I don't have enough iron for the magical stuff. I don't want to spend money on the non-magical stuff. So what's this? Oh, that's some items. Okay. That's the store. There's gonna be another quest down here? No, not yet. Okay. So that's the only quest that we'll have available. So we're just gonna go this and go back to there. I wanted to wait until I got to that place so that I could just travel back to the city quickly and get the quest rather than hanging out. So this way to Burial Hill and that way to the rest of the game, I can imagine. Just one quick thing, showing you these things. So this is a partial component, a plate of armor that survived blah 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 blah. I can use this on shields, offhands, chests, and shoulder armor. So it gives you extra armor and pierce resistance. And this gives you on weapons, shields, and offhands. It gives you damage and 2% lightning damage extra. So I'm gonna actually use this on this weapon, just to show you that now the weapon is filled up with that component. It's kind of like an enchant. The thing is, it's still a partial component, so you can put more actual cracked lodestones there to complete the component. Once you complete the component, you have an extra bonus from there. So I'll do that, and I'll put this in my actual armor. This is very stupid because I'm gonna replace those soon anyway. But I just wanted to show you what they were. And this is the journal. Like, you can actually read it if you want to pause and see the story. I like the writing. It's kind of shitty that I'm not reading it to you, because I do think it's cool. But it's a quick look at a game, not a let's play. So maybe I should do a let's play of this. Actually, it's cool enough. And this is only the alpha, so I think only the first act is ready. I don't know because I never got there. So, meh. Okay, so what do I need to do? Enter the cave under Burial Hill. So this is Burial Hill then. Dudes what kill me, dudes what I can kill. These guys are corruptions. I don't know what that actually means, but they drop shit and they die like other people, so I will kill them. Okay, I do apologize that this character actually starts with a skill that's basically a passive. Like other characters, I know my occultist starts with, I think the first tier skills are a familiar and a ranged damage spell that you can then buff tremendously. Oh, these things. These spawn zombies. This is an ethereal crystal. These spawn zombies when you see them or get close. And those zombies that it spawns will then disappear once you kill it. But other zombies will spawn because this is kind of an undead cemetery. And it gives you this ether crystal, whatever. Ah, okay. So it also fires. Actual spells at you. So okay, I leveled up again. Let me see what I can do. I want to get this other skill to show you people. And then I think I'm just going to get stats. So that I think... so how much I have here? I have level 3. So next level, I can get to level 5 and then buy one of these skills. Which should be cool. Let's keep going here. Is this gonna take me anywhere? Oh yeah, it's gonna take me to the cave. So, there you go. Just killing more dudes. You know what? I'm just gonna use this just so that I can... Oh, now I actually am gonna use that because more people showing up. Yeah. Okay, let's go into the cave. This is the objective of the first main quest, entering the cave under Burial Hill and then finding out what's in there. Oh look, it's zombies. I know, I'm surprised as well. The source of the dead is near. There's that ether crystal there as well, which I wanna go kill. But otherwise, I like the ominous style. No music, just the ambience right there. I actually enjoy it very much. It's nice that these guys spawn not all at the same time, because that means I can just kill them in detail. And we should be... I mean, this cave isn't huge. Oh, there he is. Okay, lots of dudes, and now I'm stuck. Fuck me. Let me go through here, please. Alright. Okay. Damage that way. Keep damaging people. This is a zombie soldier that... I don't know why he's corrupted. Oh fuck, I'm actually gonna die. Jesus. So. Phew, health potion. Okay, here I want my flashbang skill. Oh, that dude is... Magic Helm. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to flashbang and then kill this guy in the meantime. Alright, I think he's gonna keep spawning zombies, so I really should kill him. Flashbang. More electrical thingies, I don't know what they're called. Jacks? Shock jacks? Something jacks? Oh, so they're like grenades. You can throw them on the ground. I thought they were like targeted abilities, but apparently not. Can you please die? Oh fuck, I died. God damn it. I'm back in there. Oh boy. Luckily I have this here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this my stun jacks, and I'll remove that. Put my flashbang there, and then make these the actual health potions, and these the actual energy potions, just because I want easy access to them. Oh, fuck me. Anyway, let's keep going into the cave again. I don't think this will actually respawn additional enemies, so you can just keep going. Combat in this game is really fun so far. It's satisfying. The hits have a nice crunch to them. I haven't played very long, so I don't actually have an opinion on whether... Oh, did I... Oh, that's my player grave. I got 7 experience back. Oh, they're all back. Oh, luckily he doesn't get any life. That is amazing! Okay, and it killed everybody else. So I get these scraps. I don't know what they are. Oh, so they're also materials that I can use to do other things. I don't know what exactly, but let's just explore the rest of the cave. I don't actually know if there's any chests or something similar around here. Nothing over there. Oh, a corruption. Hi. Okay, here we go into murder and slaughter. Come on, please die. Oh, I don't have any more health potions? I do! So how the hell did it kill me so fast? Do I want to go get the experience back? Nah, screw it. I'll just keep going. it's almost done anyway. The attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source. I have killed the reanimator. A creature is doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. Okay. But no, he actually has more quests. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle. Okay, so his quest is to go get other quests. Well, I'm off to speak with Kasparov and Thingy and whatever. I think that's one. I believe... Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in the lower crossing, and I dare say you're absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. I'm Kasparov. You wanted to talk to me about the rift gates. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it. I what? You don't remember anything? Blah de blah de blah de blah. Story, story, story. Where can I find them? What's he looking at? Large formations. Okay, I'll bring them back. But don't I have? I have either crystals. What the fuck? Oh, I need to get 3. Shit. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. I am just going to talk to this guy so that he can open the town and I can go in and just show you around the place. There's more quests. There's that girl over there who's probably not a vendor, but I thought there... Okay, there's a spirit guide. What the hell? What the hell does he do? The spirit guide. I don't even know. Okay. Weird. Yeah, it's weird. Like, my guy is level 8. My first character. This is a smuggler. Oh, that's an item stash. So I'm gonna leave my items with a smuggler. That seems like a good plan. But whatever. This is the town. Well, a small town, but there is a few other things here. My guy is level 8, but he's in exactly the same place. Like, this is where I left off. Except that I did the side quests and so on. This guy's level 5 because I managed to speed it up this time for some reason. I'll just get these other things that I said I would. I'll go there. Now, Blast Shield. A combination of military equipment and sorcery creates a shield capable of absorbing a fixed amount pierce and fire damage before collapsing. What is that? Okay. Energy cost, 100 damage absorption, 8 fire retaliation. Blackwater cocktail were concocted when more conventional explosives ran low. So this is a Molotov cocktail, right? That's what's gonna be. Let me just switch this to that. Switch this to nothing. I'm just gonna try it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what it is. Okay. And it persists for actually quite a while. That's cool. Yeah, so this is the engineer type class for Grim Dawn. It's a game I really enjoy. I think the atmosphere is really good on it. The gameplay, like, I like the class system. By the way, I forgot to say this. In case you didn't play Titan Quest, at certain level, I think maybe level 10, I'm not sure, you're going to unlock a second slot here in which you can start another class. And what that means is that your actual player class is going to be a combination of 2 of the skill trees that they have available. I apologize. It's going to be one of the 2 skill trees that they have available. So you can have synergies from one class to another. And you can just spread your points and your abilities around however you want. So this is exactly like in Titan Quest. So the square skills are actives, so active skills that you can use. And then you have either modifiers for the skills. So this, for example, increases the potency of Fire Strike. With ranged attacks, it also explodes, causing damage to nearby enemies. So you can have explosive attacks with pistols. So if you're into pistols, if you want to be a pistol demolitionist, you can invest in this skill. This just adds piercing shrapnel, it enhances fiery payload, whatever. This also stuns people. or does lightning damage and knocks people down. Yeah, like, you get skills further along, and then you have all these modifiers. The modifiers are actually important. It's not like 2% points here or 2% points there. Like this, the Molotov cocktail, what does it do? 5-second duration, 2-meter radius, burn damage, and then fire damage. This then adds fire damage, but also reduces armor. So it turns the skill into just damage, into not just damage, but also a debuff. And then this then reduces target damage, so it debuffs it even more. So this seems like it would be a damage skill at the beginning, but you actually need to read what it's going to turn into before you say that's the skill I want, etc. And you can also undo points. I think it might. I think you might need to do that. That's Spirit Guide or whatever, and that will cost money. But I believe you can undo points. I don't know if fully or not. But yeah, this was just a quick look at the game, just to let you guys know that it exists. You can play it right now if this seems awesome. But I do recommend that you at least buy it when it does come out. If you at all think it might be cool. It's one of my favorite... Like, I like this more than Path of Exile, purely because I like Titan Quest so much. And Path of Exile has that weird skill tree, and I don't want to get into it. This seems like a much more, on one hand, straightforward, but on the other hand, like a simpler, more fun experience, and I really enjoy it. So you should all enjoy it too, because I'm your Lord and Master. And with that, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below, and I will answer every single one of them. Also, if you like my shit, please help me out by, you know, commenting, subscribing, rating, sharing, favoriting, flaming me in comments, doing whatever you can to help the channel grow a little bit. I do appreciate every single help that I get. And I will see you all of you. Yes, even you. I love you and I want you back. So I'll see you next time.